Elmo, come on, we have to go to the panel.
Elmo don't want to go to the panel. That climate change is fake news.
What do you mean it's fake news?
Hey, let go of me, quit manhandling me. It's
What?
fake, it's fake, it ain't real. I don't like climate change. Stop. It's still a bunch of fake news. I don't no, please. I'll go to the panel,
Get up, boy. Come on, Elmo.
Elmo's mad. Elmo still don't think this is real. Elmo's going. He just don't think it's real.
Okay.
You're gonna have to have some good solid facts to convince Elmo.
Absolutely, Elmo. This is gonna be great, okay?
Okay.
Hello, Elmo.
Please don't hit me.
Come up here.
So, Elmo, you ready for the interview?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So, Elmo, tell us, what do you think about climate change?
Elmo don't think climate change is a big deal. It's just a bunch of liberal propaganda. Them graphs is just made up. I support coal 2020. It don't matter. Them facts is made up.
Elmo, I don't support your views. Why do you think this?
Well, because... Well, you see, one thing I should... Excuse me for 1 second. I said, excuse me.
Alright, Elmo, so I heard you didn't believe in climate change. Well, I'm gonna try and change your opinion.
We now rejoin you with the 2018 B-17 climate change panel.
A quick summary of climate change for those who didn't know. Earth's climate is warming due to the emissions of greenhouse gases, gases that prevent sunlight from leaving the atmosphere.
What are the main greenhouse gases?
Carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, which makes up 98% of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere.
Where does the greenhouse gas come from?
Most of the carbon dioxide is produced by the burning of fossil fuels in vehicles and factories. Methane comes from landfills, natural gas systems, and agricultural waste. Nitrous oxide mainly comes from agriculture. Climate scientists today are positive that climate change is a global issue. Studies point to the greenhouse effect and data collected over the years as proof that climate change is happening.
Yeah.
How can one person help?
By using different energy appliances, keeping the thermostat warmer in the summer and cooler in the winter, using your car less, and carpooling can help reduce emissions of greenhouse gases.
Is the government doing anything about climate change?
Some states have different energy efficiency requirements for building codes and appliances. They may also require some energy to come from renewable sources.
The nation as a whole, however, isn't doing so good. The United States recently backed out of the 2015 United Nations Climate Change Conference. The U.S. had originally pledged to reduce emissions by 24 to 28% by 2030. But after backing out, it is on the track to being only reduced by about 19%. If the United States followed the guidelines and enforced stricter policies about emissions on car manufacturers and similar industries, overall emissions could be reduced. The U.S. is a world leader, and if we take the lead, other countries will follow.
Going further into this topic, what would you recommend nations do to help stop climate change?
I would recommend United Nations members to instate and enforce strict climate change-related policies. Countries such as the United States, who have lots of money, should be expected to be able to replace most non-renewable and unclean energy sources within, at most, 30 years. All countries should provide subsidies for scientific research into how to make renewable energy cheaper, and maybe even find a way to get rid of excess CO2 in the atmosphere. Countries should hold each other accountable for these goals and enforce sanctions on countries that do not meet goals related to climate change. Large countries should invest in renewable energy in other small countries.
Elmo, after this panel thing, what do you think about climate change now?
Elmo thinks he changed his mind. Climate change is real, yo. Just like me. I'm 100% keeping it real, Neil Song.